Welcome to the Footy Wrap. Joining me today is Daisy Pearce, who's one of the hottest footballers going around in the women's league. Actually, not hot as in, well, she's good looking, but she's also a really good footballer. She has made the All-Australian women's team since 2005 when she was 16. Bit of a Tim Watson, playing since you were young. She was the best women's player in the women's championship last year, and she was pretty eye-catching in the EJ Whitten Legends game. So welcome, Daisy.
Thanks, Jeff.
You're basically the Wayne Carey of women's football, aren't you?
Don't give me that title, please.
The word around here at the moment is all about Carlton, isn't it?
It is. There's a lot of hype about the Blues, which I'm happy about as a Carlton supporter.
Oh, really? I didn't know you were a Carlton supporter.
Mad Carlton.
Are you getting carried away with it?
Not carried away. Judd does bring a lot of good things on field and off.
Even Percy Jones this week was saying that he's so excited about Judd and all the old players are going back to the club, and it's a bit of a renaissance to the old days. Do you feel like that? You feel like Steve Kernahan's going to run out and it's all good times again?
I don't remember a lot about Percy Jones's days myself, but it sounds good, and I have read a lot about it. So
it does. That's a pretty good midfield now, isn't it? If you must be excited about walking down to the great G behind us.
Thursday night I'll be there, and I am excited about the midfield. Judd.
Yep.
Stephen's back.
And I rate Favola as one of the best full forwards in the competition.
Yeah, likewise, and with the delivery that he's going to be getting this year, I think he'll be pretty excited as well.
The team to beat again this year is Geelong, Daisy. Well, actually for the first time, because it's their first premiership in a long time, but do you agree?
Yeah, I definitely think they'll feature up at the top of the ladder again this year.
I think they averaged something like 116 points a game last year.
Yeah, high-scoring games, and they dominated a lot of them, didn't they? Big margins.
Generally, like 100-plus wins every game, doesn't
massive.
it? What about in the women's league? What kind of score wins every game?
Depends who's playing, and we topped about 250 was our biggest one, I reckon.
You kicked 250 points?
Yeah, for the year.
What about...
How are you?
G'day, Clint, how are you?
Yeah, what's going
G'day,
on?
Mate. Oh, I'm just doing a footy wrap with Daisy.
The footy wrap with... Oh, okay.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Doing it with the chick. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
oh,
she's...
No, that's good idea.
Yeah, cool. All right.
The female market.
Yeah. No, they're really into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's excellent too. She's a brilliant footballer.
Right.
No, she's...
She finds it funny.
Yeah, no, she played in the Legends game, I know, last year with all the guys. And
oh, good, yeah, probably got towed up.
I did alright.
She was pretty good, actually.
Missed the easiest goal of my life, but I did alright.
Yeah, would have thought that, yeah.
So anyway, So anyway, I think, what about Port Adelaide? Do you think they can bounce back from...
I'm not sure about Port Adelaide. They'll only just scrape in the 8 if they do get in there.
So do you think that's funny, or...?
No,
do you want to be in it? Or?
Look, it's a little bit humorous. You're doing the show with the chick and all.
I don't see what's funny.
She's
about
actually.
it.
I don't really understand anything about the game. That's the fact of the matter. Let alone know how to play.
Really?
I reckon.
Well, he was. But look, I reckon if you guys had played marks up, she'd probably tell you up.
Look, I don't want to go. I'm not really into woman bashing or anything like that. All right.
I reckon even I'd put money on myself.
I need my lucky towel. Lucky towel. I don't have I rely on a lucky towel. This is hard work. Hold on, man. At least I'm not a girl.
You wouldn't get a game in a girls' team, mate.
You like the way I'm going?
Hey, who's mad at the Italian soccer team?
I've had enough. I've had enough of this.
Daisy, this week the AFL and all of the coaches of the AFL have basically said we're going to have 18 teams next year. You across that?
Yeah, I reckon it's a good idea.
Really?
More the merrier. All about the growth and development of the league. So. And
they've already registered the Gold Coast Football Club as the name, so they're pretty keen to get a club in the Gold Coast. You reckon they'd like it up there? Yeah,
Gold Coast could have a good team, and they should have a good supporter base. A few turned out to Carrara last year. So.
And the other one they're talking about is Bankstown in New South Wales. I reckon that's great, getting to Western Sydney and really conquer the market down there.
I've never really heard of Bankstown myself, but
Really? It's
Darebin Falcons from the Victorian Women's Football League, I reckon they could deal with a licence in the AFL.
Really?
We'd give them a
So
go.
you think you could be the 18th team in the AFL?
We
you
could
really-
end up down there near Richmond, but we'd give it a go.
Have you really thought this through? Like, I mean, women playing in the AFL, it's an interesting one. Like,
It's a long way off, and
what would be the implications of that? Like, would the women, say, change their uniform every season? Would they have like an autumn range and then a winter range?
I
they
don't
change
think
them?
we'd be too fussed about our uniform.
Women-
but
the women
there
are-
would be some.
Women aren't very
There would
good
be
at
some.
navigational skills either. So if say one of the coach sent you to the forward pocket, a woman could end up on the wing maybe, or
We'd find
Is
our
that-
way, and we can do two things at once. So
oh, that's true. Yeah, guys aren't very good at doing two things at
no,
once.
that's right. So maybe it'd be like having 36 players on the field, because
So-
I'd be tagging, say, Jason Ackermanis
Yeah.
and playing on the centre half forward line. So
Really?
who knows? Multitasking.
There's a lot to look forward to in round one, Daisy, and one of my absolute favourites, Brad Johnson, plays his 300th game.
Yeah, big one for Jono.
He doesn't
Good on
play
him.
like a veteran though, does he?
He doesn't.
No.
Still runs like a fit youth.
Look, another Johnson who isn't quite going as well as Brad is Kane Johnson, and look,
Oh,
I was
Kane.
down here today, not a fan of him either.
I was again until today after his efforts.
Yeah, let's just have a look. We were down at Punt Road today, and all the AFL captains from the Victorian clubs got together because they just got a massive grant from the Victorian state government, which is good for Victorian footy.
Yeah.
But Kane didn't really impress me with
Didn't
this effort.
represent.
Let's just have a look. Yeah, that's not real good, is it?
Not very impressive. Thing.
Everyone else was kicking the ball fine. Like, Brad Johnson kicks it to, Nick
Silky
Rewalt.
skills from all the captains.
Even John Brumby. Let's have a look at Brumby. Look at that. That's beautiful.
He could almost captain the Tigers.
And then Kane. Oh dear.
Oh no. I don't think the greenskeeper's going to be very happy with Kane down at Punt Road there.
If that was on the 5th at Sandringham Golf Club, you'd just be repairing the divot there, wouldn't you?
Sand bucket would definitely be coming out there.
Well, we're there, Daisy. We've gone through all the summer and all the rubbish cricket and
Ready to go
slander,
for round
monkeys and everything. And yeah, we're ready to go. Like, what's the year hold for you and the Women's League?
Yeah, another season with Darebin.
Yeah.
Should be a big year for the WVFL, I reckon.
Do you start this weekend too?
No, we don't start till the 13th of April.
Nice one. And what
Sunday.
do you reckon the future holds for the Women's League?
Yeah, it's definitely going places. Every year the opportunities increase, so
I think you've just sort of shown us what you're capable of by telling this geezer up.
Yeah, possibly, but how about a game of tennis?